Hello, hello, hello. This is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology Look Inside, and I am back again. Yet again. This time I wanted to come and talk about Mercury retrograde, and I really think it's important to actually talk about Mercury retrograde because to me it's indicative of what I've been talking about, over the last 24 hours or so, just that complete and total miscommunication. This could have affected a lot of people. I don't think I'm the only person who has experienced this sense of miscommunication. I just feel that it's affected a lot of people. And I think it's because over the last 24 hours or so, Mercury has station direct, or is. It actually is. Let me just check. It wasn't direct the last I looked, but let me just see when it goes direct exactly today. Let's see. It's still retrograde here. Let me see if I can get the exact timing. Give me a second, you guys. I'm so, to me, I am really over the top. My mind, I really want to make sure I got all of this info. So, Astro. Let's see. Of course, I'm obsessing now. I can tell when I'm obsessing. I'm obsessing because I'm actually off in my own little world trying to find this information. And I keep telling you guys, I know you don't believe me, but I've got ADHD. I do. I'll go off on a tangent. I'll take us in directions that you never expected to go in. And I know it's part of it. You know what I mean? I guess being aware of it is half of it. So yeah, I'm aware of it. Let me just, okay, let me see if it tells me here. I mean, getting this information is so much more difficult than I assumed it was going to be. I just want to know what time today Mercury goes direct. And I'm having like all kind of trouble. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, it turns direct at 12:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I guess that's going to be what, 9:50 here. So in about 3 hours, like 4 hours, Mercury will go direct in Libra. And maybe the communication will all start to make sense. Because to me, nothing makes sense right now. It hasn't made sense for at least the last 24 hours. And I mean, I'm getting the information, but it's coming in slowly. You know what I mean? It's like that. So hopefully it's going to get better. I just realized that Mars goes direct on the 13th of November. Now I'm looking forward to that. And I'm also looking forward to when Mercury goes into Scorpio on the 10th, because, Scorpio, it'll give us that insight we need to really penetrate and see things down to its deepest core. We need that. Also, Jupiter conjuncts Pluto on the 12th. Exactly. And I was talking about that Jupiter Pluto because I can feel it already. And that's a very powerful conjunction. And I've got it in my first house. So I know I have to really be careful about how I come off. I'm probably coming off a little Humphrey Bogart, a little hard on the edge, especially for a female. And, I know I'm hardcore. I know that. And so Jupiter on Pluto probably makes that even more so. It's a little dark, a little heavy. We're talking Capricorn, and I am a double Capricorn. So that Jupiter conjunct Pluto is going to happen at 4:30 p.m. Eastern on the 12th. On the 12th. I'm looking forward to Mars going direct in Aries too, because this Mars retrograde ain't been nice. I have not felt any of these aspects. Oh my gosh, these trances have been kicking my butt. I've been trying to just sleep through most of it because as a double Capricorn, I've been directly affected, especially once, Libra got into the 20s and it started squaring that Jupiter and that Pluto and that Saturn in Capricorn right now. It's been really kind of ugly. So now that we know Mercury does indeed go direct at 12:50 p.m. today. I can only pray that maybe my brother will be able to awaken from being on the ventilator today, because he's pretty much been out the entire time Mercury's been retrograde. It's been the strangest experience, but just crazy, right? And he's a Scorpio, and it went retrograde at 11 degrees of Scorpio. So I'm just praying that he returns to himself. That would be the best that we could hope for after such a crazy month, crazy experience, and it's been painful. So you guys, I wanted to just come find out exactly when it goes direct. And I could just say this, for many of us, not just me as a Capricorn, but many of us with this Mercury being in the last, those 25 degrees of Libra, I know some Libras and Cancers and Aries and other Capricorns had to have been affected by this because, it naturally sets up those squares or a conjunction or an opposition. So I would love to hear what your stories are. Like, how has this last 3-4 weeks affected your life? I know for some of us, it's been really devastating. And I'm going to do this while I'm here, right here. Right. See, there it is. Yep. There we go. Oh, that's fine. I feel betrayed. You ever feel betrayed? I feel betrayed. And I'm going to say this. I feel betrayed. It was the most horrendous experience ever. I made a podcast about it. Should take a listen. Trash. Good luck with that. I just told her she's dealing with trash. And I mean it. Pure, unadulterated trash. Anyway, you guys, you got me in a moment when I was actually confronting the situation. I just end it with like, I feel bad. I do not want it to reflect badly on you, but that woman was a witch with a B. I'm beyond insulted and actually went to take legal action. She closed my account, so I expect a full refund. Thank you for whatever you can do to ensure my money is returned, but my hopes, dreams, time, and energy cannot be repaid. I am mortified, so unprofessional. And the girl I actually who signed me said, I'm just getting back and don't know anything but feel badly. And I told her it was the most horrendous experience ever. I made a podcast about it. So anyway, this is what happens. And the funny thing is, it's a learning experience for me because, first of all, I was not expecting anything like that to occur at all. And I've never done anything like this before. And I've seen that there are all these shows all over the place, where the Black women are doing little shows or whatever. I don't know. It seemed like a good opportunity, but if you've got to go through that, that is soul, that removes your soul. Like, I rather have my soul. You know what I mean? I felt like the woman stole a little bit of my soul today, like a little bit of my dreams, my hopes. Like, what the F was going on there? I'm so disappointed. There's no words to express it. No idea what was going on there. And I guess in a way, maybe it's good. This is probably the universe freeing me from probably in the future even worse experience than I had today. Like, I've gotten to a point now where I believe that when these things happen like this, and it's this devastating, that it's for your soul's growth. And I know that for me, I have my sun in the 12th house by birth and now by progression in Pisces. It's really not maybe that, being out on television is not the path for that 12th house MC sun and Chiron and Pisces. It's progressed into Pisces. So, maybe it would have pulled me away from the spiritual path I'm supposed to be on. There's so many reasons why all of this occurred, but like whatever is going on with that woman was exposed to me today. And whatever is going on wrong with me was exposed to that woman today. She didn't like what she saw in me, and I definitively did not like what I saw and felt in her. So I guess us parting ways is a good thing. And if all of the Black women who are promoting television shows are going through her, I guess I will never have one of these little Black television shows because I'm never going to work with this woman. Not if it's ever going to be like that. That was uncomfortable at the least. At the worst, I don't know what that is. I'm going to stay as far away from it as possible. Oh, okay. Let me listen to that. I'm going to stop the podcast because I'm going to finish up what I'm doing right here because she sent me a voicemail. We're going to deal with this again. Mercury retrograde, right? All of this Mercury stuff, this was all dealt. All of this was via communication. I never met with this woman. She doesn't know me, and I do not know her. She caught me in a frantic moment, and instead of providing me with service, she provided me with bile. And I'm the kind that I read her, and she didn't like it. And I guess she thought she was reading me, but I read right through that. I'm like, what am I dealing with here? I'm dealing with something really not good. And I felt it. instinctively. And I'm okay with not having a television show and not working with these people. That was so negative and so bad and so poorly executed that I can only clap and think, I don't know, my guardian angels for kind of giving me the insight to get the hell away fast. And so I have. And so it is, right in time for the Mercury going direct. So now whatever I do when Mercury goes direct will be the right thing, but whatever I was about to do with them was definitively going to be the wrong thing. And I'm pretty sure I signed a contract when Mercury was retrograde as well. So this is great that I'm going to be out of that. I'm done with it. And I can breathe a sigh. I would love to hear if anyone else has any crazy Mercury retrograde stories like mine. Mine might be a little bit over the top since, like I said, I'm born with Mercury conjunct Saturn in the first house in Aquarius. And so it's really been affected today. Okay. Much love, much light to everybody. I was going to try to put on some music and spice up the moment. Let's see if there's any music that'll come on. And yeah, there we go. Let's I'm really still jittery. Like, have you ever had anyone affect you in such a negative way that they literally left you jittery on the inside? I've been through 2 meditations and listened to many alignments, and I'm still jittery. And sometimes when it's that bad, you just have to get the heck away. So away I fly. And I'm so excited that it's happening right in time for Mercury to go direct. Thank you. Thank you for getting me out of that contract. I just realized I've been blessed. I've been blessed. Feels so good. God is good. It's amazing. Anyway, many blessings to all.